Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back to you from the Mastermind Expo. We got Jahcris Custom Apparel with his new presentation all about apparel. So tune in. This is a great man. He came down from Dallas, Texas, came and joined us in Atlanta, Georgia for this Mastermind Expo, and we're just super grateful. So, Jahcris, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them about what you do, and we can't wait to hear all about apparel. This is Mr. Jahcris, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Excuse me. Hey, tapping in, J. Chris Custom Apparel. There go that man again. Mister, I can put anything on everything. Hey, I just coming out to y'all. Thank to everybody that signed up, that's watching me, viewing me today. We gonna keep this real simple and sweet. We want to talk about everything apparel. So just to kind of give you an idea of those who know me that don't really know how I got to this process. Of course, I work in corporate America. For those who know me and don't know me, I've been doing that for over a decade and said, hey, I need something to supplement income. So I got back into the apparel business from a 20-year layoff in about 2017. Started out back again doing screen printing. Got into direct to garment printing, which was another, historical feat for me. Now we've moved on to more of a digital platform to where we can basically take any idea, any vision, any concept and apply it to anything wearable. I've been doing this, like I say, since 2017, and every year I've been growing, made it through the pandemic, this added success. And of course, here I'm talking to y'all today to kind of bring you some of the pitfalls and some of the successes so you can take the information and run with it. Because in this business, I want to give up as much game as I can for the next person and help them be successful and succeed. And of course, I also want to do business with those who don't really want to get their hands dirty, but, want the product and, of course, the benefit of helping somebody else. And let's face it, the money that comes with it. So I'm gonna go over a little presentation of what Jahcris Custom Apparel is all about, what we can do for you, and give you some tips along the way. And we're gonna bring up a presentation, and of course, we're gonna kind of click through this. And like I say, Jahcris Custom Apparel, we want to elevate your style, and that style can be anything from your marketing to your branding to your company. Any entrepreneurs out there that want something custom for their people, that's what we want to do. So we're gonna kind of go through the slides, and as we're going through it, I'm gonna be on and off camera showing different apparel types and different applications you can use. And then, of course, there's any questions, the chat is open. You can message me directly. Definitely visit my VIP social store, which we'll get into that later. But let's kind of get into the slide, and that's me in a nutshell. So, of course, with our t-shirt design and expertise, we strive to kind of make it a four-step process as much as possible. We will work with you. We will sit down. We will get it correct. Of course, I have a team of designers that I work with. I will also get in there and design myself. But if you already have your product, your imagery ready to go, hey, all you got to do is tell me, hey, we ready to go. We'll get it rocking and rolling and get it out as fast as you want it. Time is no issue. And we like to give you that experience, make you feel good, when you're actually making your purchase. We don't want to make you seem just like a client and a number. We want you to be a part of the Jahcris family is what we strive for. We definitely love creative vision. I'm never going to tell you a design doesn't work. If you ask me for feedback, we're just going to try to build on what you provide for us. And of course, we like to stay on the cutting edge of technology. So anything that's on the market, if I don't use it as a medium, your project, I may create something new and start using it. So we try to stay with the trend so that way, your product and your vision doesn't fall behind or is, this old product. We try to keep it as new as positive. Our collaborative process is like no other. Like I say, we'll get in there and work with you. We'll talk to you all night, all day, however long it takes to get your project exactly the way you like it. And of course, unlimited revisions. If you don't like something, it's not correct, we will change it. And of course, that's pre-production, that's post-production. Anything can be changed, anything can be updated. That's what we're here for, and that's what we strive for. And of course, the different fabric types that we like to generally deal with, and this is all about wearable items per se. Definitely, cotton is really easy. Really easy. I won't have to get into the description of it. Polyester and blends. That's a mixture of cotton and poly blends. So, of course, with the cotton, that's going to give you a lighter feel. It's going to give you a stretch, and you have more flexibility with your design, what you can do with it. And of course, polyester is going to be more of a softer feel to the skin. It has a little more stretch to it based on what's going on with it. And then the poly blend is just a blend of cotton and polyester when you want that strength of cotton, but you want that flexibility of polyester. So we work with all different types. We even work with spandex. So, nothing's out of limits as far as what your creative vision would be for your apparel. Of course, a couple of things we like to look at. It's real important to us that everything our clients wear feels good on their skin. They love it. They're going to pick that item 10 times out of 100 or 100 times out of 100. Let me say it that way, to where they can't live without it. So, of course, you have your premium items, which is going to be that heavyweight cotton. Some people love that. It gives a real defined look. Of course, you get a lot more wear and tear. You can do a lot more things with it. Then you're going to have your standard size. That's going to be your shirts that kind of somewhat hug you and give you a little form fitting without being too tight, and it's still flexible. Lightweight, it's definitely great for summertime. And if you just, like lightweight fabric on your skin, and that's mostly for my ladies. And of course, we have all different weights. And then, of course, if you wanted to go a premium plus, we can even get some 10-ounce shirts. And that's for, those who want a little heavier feel. And of course, like I said, we try to use cutting edge technology with our prints. We do use a lot of direct to film printing. So if you ever hear people saying DTF, that's what they're referring to, is direct to film printing. And basically what that does, that allows you to take whatever item, design, project, and apply it to any item that you choose. So what I'm going to do is kind of pause here for a second. I'm going to go off camera and kind of bring out some different items and put it in the camera for people to see as best as they can, and kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. So give me 1 second, folks, and I'll be right back.
While Jahcris is getting those items ready for you, I just want to give a shout out to Jahcris for coming through in the Mastermind Expo. I know you don't know about this, but when we came to Dallas, this man rolled out the red carpet for us. He was printing shirts on site. The quality is great. I'm going to bring in one of our Mastermind members. Hopefully, maybe Kendra can showcase some of his amazing work. Let's see here. Kendra, would you be available to showcase some of the Jahcris apparel that you have gotten?
Yeah, give me just 1 second. It's right here. I'm right here in front of it. I just say on the see garage. Okay, let's do it.
Yes, give us a nice Jahcris testimonial for us.
Not even a testimony. I got the apparel right here. So, of course, He's been in the mastermind, always has a wonderful pitch, upbeat fellow. So I'm like, hey, why not keep the money in the mastermind? We practice group economics, so that's what we do. And I ordered my shirts. We had my gala December the 14th, and they're actually sweatshirts. So this is the pink one. I got them in green. Oh yeah, this one's out. But they have them in green, and then they're crop top. They are crop top hoodies, ladies. Yes, look at that. So cute. Super cute. Crop top. And then look at the printing. Like the printing is so clear. The quality is so good. I mean, it's like it came with the shirt. Like it doesn't bend, it doesn't peel. When you stretch it, it doesn't break. Like I loved it. He even added like an accent in one of my colors, my purple color. He put a little pink in there to make it pop. I really enjoyed it. And then he sent me some branded socks, y'all. Like I've never seen anything like it before. He had some branded socks. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you seen when I had my gear on. I had the socks on, I had my sweatshirt on, and then the quality of it. Guys, it's a nice quality. And I know you're not going to even really be able to see it on screen like that. But just the quality of the fabric, I love it. I love it. It's very soft. It's not rough. They're real spacious too. And then they're warm. They're actually warm. I'm pretty sure you guys have worn hoodies before that's not warm. These are very warm. So yes. Hopefully that
Thank you.
gave you an idea, of Jahcris Custom Apparels. I highly, oh yeah, delivery time, very quick. Like he literally, I think, shipped it out Thursday, and it had to. My gala was Saturday, but it got here Friday. It's very quick, so if you need it really quick, he's there, and then his pricing is fair as well. So I support the brother.
All right, Jahcris, I'm glad you got your apparel. Kendra, thanks for hopping on. That's just Mastermind family. We just wanted to give you a quick testimony. You did such a great job, and plus we appreciate you coming down to Atlanta and visiting with us. We're a global mastermind, but Jahcris Custom Apparel is a global apparel business. So get it in, and we're gonna go back to Jahcris Custom Apparel.
Hey, y'all, I'm back. It's that man again. Hey, appreciate that testimonial. Kendra, much love. I am a villager. And people going to get to know what that means later on as we move forward in 2025. Preston, our gracious host, is helping me stream here. And of course, like I say, I wanted to bring up some different items. And I don't know how well you can see this. Preston, I got your shirt, man. It's kind of hard to see. I got you one, man. I hope it fit. So this is basically DTF, folks. It's super stretchable. You know what I mean?
Hey,
It's
iron sharpens
basically,
iron. That's the mastermind right there.
you know what I
Look at
mean?
that, Freddie. Iron sharpens iron. You got the little joint for us. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. All right, I'm getting off screen, Jahcris. Cook, bring me on
Hey,
screen. You're doing so much great stuff, man. I love it.
and then we double back with the second joint. And this is DTF. This is basically a full transfer. It's stretchable. You can't really get rid of it if you apply it correctly, which that's the secret in the sauce. Is how you put it on the garment. And that's flexible. Like I say, we can put anything on everything. You can put it on your hats. You can even put it on your shoes. You know what I mean? So, it can go on pretty much everything. And that's DTF in a nutshell. Uh, and let's see, move on to our next thing. And then, the next presentation, I won't really go over it. You know what I mean? We don't need to talk about two things of the same thing. And then we still got screen printing. Screen printing been around since been around. So screen printing, when you reach out to Jahcris and you basically need that 100, 200, 300, 400, 1,000. I need that. That 1,000 shirt order, we're going to break out the screen print machine as long as the colors are pretty simple. And that's anything from one color, two color, three color, four color, five color. We'll even do up to six color, just depending on what the project calls for. But screen printing, like I say, it's been around for a long time. Basically, it's hard to tell in the camera because basically it gives a thicker feel on the shirt. It's actually durable. And then, of course, for all those that say, hey, I might want the design, but I might want to put it on a different color shirt. So we also offer screen print transfers, so we can make all of your screen prints to go on whatever you want to. If you are a DIYer and you don't want to go through the whole mess of having to build the screen up to make it, we will screen print and send transfers to you to apply to any shirt of your choice. That will be, your discretion. But screen printing, we still do it. We're not above it. Screen printing is something I prefer. It takes a lot of skill to get screen printing done, and hey, we still rocking with it. Let's see here. And then, of course, we do embroidery. Of course, unfortunately, some of my pieces of luggage didn't come back on the flight over. So all those that tune in and touch base with me later, I'll be putting out some videos actually seeing me doing some embroidery. We'll get to that at another time. Let's move on to our next slide. Now, choosing the right application is real important. So one thing about it, just as getting back into this, is learning when to say no and when to say yes. So of course, I like to say I can put anything on everything, which I can, because I'm willing to take that risk and figure it out to make it perfect for you. And when I say we can put anything on everything, pull that slide down, Preston. Go back to the big screen. I don't know how well y'all can see this. This is a safety vest. It's kind of hard to see. It's just a normal safety vest. And this is a full design on the back of a safety vest. And this is just for, different applications. And this is for a good friend of mine, hooked on ENT. You know what I mean? She's been behind the scenes and a lot of stuff y'all don't know, but it's her. So, the application is real important. We actually like to do testing before we give our clients an affirmative that we can actually do what they're asking. And of course, we go above and beyond finding the right textures, the right application, the right design. Of course, making sure your quality and turnaround time is not affected by our in-house testing. So we do have a quality control system. And of course, our customer service and quality control go hand in hand. We will make it right, get it right. And then, of course, we will definitely tell you when the application doesn't work, which is very rare. Let's see here. And our design process, like I said earlier, we like to do, a 4-step process. You got your consultation. We like the concept and development. We'll give as much feedback if you allow us to. Of course, we want to refine it and make sure you are actually in love with what you got going on. We don't want it to feel like, oh, I could have spent my money somewhere else. We want you to feel good about working with Jahcris Custom Apparel, the team that I have behind the scenes, the connections, the affiliates. You get a whole network and village of people that you didn't know you even had access to by working with Jahcris Custom Apparel. And then, of course, one thing about it, if I'm not the person you go with, I'll refer you somebody that's not even in my network. Because at the end of the day, I want to see, people that reach out to me succeed. That's the whole objective. And of course, production, we're going to, of course, test. We'll get it to our quality standards. We ask that, we provide you a mock-up or samples. We will provide those within reason. Now, one thing we want to look at is when it comes to providing samples, definitely take care of your clients. But if your samples turn out to be a mini order, be very aware of that. We will send out samples, but if your sample is a whole fall collection line, most likely we're not going to do it. We generally try to not charge for our samples, but depending on what the nature of it is, there may be a small charge, just kind of full disclosure. And like I said, we already talked about quality assurance, quality. And that's everything from your fabric to your design. TV is talking to me, y'all. Give me 1 second. To your designs, to the application that we're using. And then, of course, we go through a process of where we try to tear the garment and product down before it gets out to you. So that way, if you reach out to us, we know kind of what is taking place and what's going on. And then, like I said, custom apparel applications, we kind of went over it a little bit, just kind of giving some of the other stuff. We do full picture prints, full color, full vivid color, you know, like I say, stretchable, you still have full color. And this shirt has been washed, I think now going on 80 times, and we still look like the day that it was made. So, um, and then of course, we try to also provide those one-offs for our clients. We also do a technology we didn't talk about before, sublimation. It's been around for a while, kind of like Kendra came on. She mentioned about socks. We do actually make socks as well, and you will get vibrant colors. It lasts forever, and we can customize it any type of way that you want to. Let's see what else we got here. So, why choose Jahcris Custom Apparel? That's the question I want to put out to everybody that's, watching today. Why would you choose Jahcris? And how can we help you choose Jahcris? And like I say, if we can't get your product done, we can definitely refer you. We want to help you through your whole process as much as possible. We're going to have a 10 plus, crafting as far as high quality and apparel. You have, people that are going to come on and say, hey, I couldn't destroy the product and it still looks brand new. 100% every time we want to know and check in on you and make sure that you are happy with your product through and through. We've worked with multiple corporations. That's from your major corporations, your private entities, your not-for-profits, your small business entrepreneurs, your startup businesses. And so far, the customer base, like I say, is happy. And then, of course, we try to be available 24/7. If I'm not available on my phone, I check my email practically every 2 hours out of the day, if not every hour. So, that's where a 24/7 comes in. So you can contact us today, either by email or phone. So if you screen capture, number 682-231-8031 is a phone call. You can definitely visit the VIP social marketplace, Jahcris Custom Apparel. And of course, the other things that we didn't talk about today, we're going to spend a little bit of time on is shipping products. We ship anywhere in the world. That's even overseas. Of course, a lot of the foreign shipping, uh, we work with you as best as we can to kind of cut down on some of the cost. And of course, kind of the timing of when to expect your package. We definitely do all over the U.S. Depending on the size of your order, shipping may be free. So just for the people tuning in and, for the people not tuning in, we are doing a t-shirt bundle. If you order a bundle of 100 shirts, you're going to get 25 free. It's that time of the year where it may get cold in certain areas. So we're also doing a sweatshirt and hoodie bundle. If you buy a bundle of 75 hoodies, we're going to send you 15 free on top of that. And it's no limit to the number of bundles you can order. Let's be clear on that. And of course, we try to get everything out to you within 7 to 10 days, if not sooner. And we kind of let you know the whole step of the way. We email you, text you if you allow us, kind of your production, where we're at in the cycle of the process, and just kind of give you an overall idea of how your project is going, how are you doing. And of course, we like upsells, but if we, establish that you're good with your order, don't anything else, we're not going to bug you. But the main thing is customer service and, of course, helping you love the process of your order. And a couple of debuted items that Mr. Preston, I'm going to have you come back on here in a second, he wasn't aware of. We will be dropping a servant-made line. This was top secret, so I don't know what's going to happen after this. I might not make it out of Atlanta. So Preston, if you can come back on and tell us when we can expect to get these socks out to people. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, y'all.
Tell us. That's amazing because we talked about that on Mastermind, and
Yes.
now I see it. Man, that was a great presentation. Thank you for serving in Mastermind. I didn't know Kendra was gonna be in the studio, but she was just in the studio, and so that was cool. That's dope, man. Yeah, we gonna move that. That's gonna be. I like that. And you got the iron sharpens irons ones. Yeah, that's good. Tell us about why you in Mastermind. Tell us about because I saw you had the area stuff. Our Africa Mastermind. She's the one who introduced us to you. But tell us about Mastermind. Tell us about what it does for you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for serving our Mastermind family, man. You really tear it up. We get testimonials for Jahcris every single week in Mastermind. So tell us, why and what it means to you. And then we got another Mastermind event at Pretty Girls Wax Parlor that we gotta pull up to drop these servant made items over there. Just check this out in person. So tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So one thing about it, I started this journey, of course, like I said, I got back into the business. I ran into Diaria. She's with Hooked on ENT. And she said, hey, I got a guy out in Atlanta. I think y'all should, link up and get together. He's doing some amazing things. And he has a group that I think you'll benefit from. So of course, just over the past, you run into a lot of people that say they're going to do some, want to get an accountability group, but they mention it and then it's just all of a mention. So I decided to give it a shot from a trusted source. And with the mastermind group, it put me around a lot of like-minded individuals all over the country. Atlanta is, of course, the heavier member group, but of course we got Nebraska, you got California, you got Chicago, you got other parts of Texas, people that I didn't know was doing stuff in Texas. So the mastermind group has actually allowed me to basically expand on my business, my growth and knowledge, and just the meetings that we have has basically expanded my business practices as well and brought new avenues. So with the mastermind group, if you are out there looking to actually and are serious about doing business, we definitely would love for you to be a mastermind member. Um, it's so many times as a small business owner, you say, hey man, I'm tired of doing this. But the mastermind family, the group, I can't say enough, keeps you motivated. You bounce ideas. And one thing about it, when we say we're going to do it, the mastermind members go to work. They keep you accountable, and things happen. And things have been happening. Of course, I never said, thought I would be outside of Texas doing a live stream in a whole nother state. So this is just the beginning point for the mastermind group. It's going to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. So definitely, um, I can't say enough words to say what the mastermind group has did for me. Mastermind family has done for me, and of course, we do business with each other, which is very important. If you can do business with your family, you can do business with anybody. So that's kind of why the mastermind group or family is who I'm going to represent and stay behind and work with to the end. Um, what was your other question, Preston? I got a sidetrack with just how Mastermind family is just elevated everything I had going and how we elevate each other, man.
Well, I mean, that's what you do in Mastermind. Is you help amplify and elevate everybody's brands. You come in. I remember when we did the Small Business Expo. We did the Small Business Expo in Dallas. You came and pulled up. Was pressing shirts, had Mastermind shirts. Somebody stole my Big Papa Mastermind hoodie, just because it was too fly. It just was so fly. But it's just so great to have everything that we need inside of a group, and then to be able to have relationships with people outside of our inner circle. Because I met the area knew you, you came on a couple. I remember you being on like one or two mastermind calls, and then you actually saying, "I'm gonna take the leap to join this family and to be a part of it." And you show up on Monday nights, and you give so much to the group. Give free consultations, give great feedback. I got my "We Are the Hunters, Not the Hunted" shirt on, my Jahcris special shirt on right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you pressed for me at the event. So, man, we just appreciate you, and we just want to let you know from your Atlanta Mastermind family, with the love and the support and everything that you give to us is appreciated, and we thank you, brother, and we're excited to see you hit millions and billions and be the apparel maker all over the world. So thanks for being in the city with us. Thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for taking care of us when we came to Dallas. And go ahead and give the people a quick 45-second business pitch on why they choose Jahcris Custom Apparel as we take them out. And I'm gonna put your store link at the end. Go just have the conversation with him. It's gonna be worth your while, and he's gonna take care of you. All right, Jahcris. We're gonna put 45 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna need to hear from Jahcris Custom Apparel. Here's the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Excuse me. Hey, I'm glad I got your attention. Hey, I'm Jahcris. You know why I stopped you? Because I see you with your own unique individual style, your own business, your own brand. What we want to do over here is get you into everybody's household. And that's anything from t-shirts, pants, socks, shoes, mugs, coffee mugs, coasters, anything you can think of that we can put your brand, your ideas on to make sure that you're a household and familiar name. Reach out to Jahcris, JH Custom Apparel on all social media handles, Jahcris Custom Apparel, the VIP social marketplace. Hey, we looking for you to make you and everybody's house home one. So, hey, until next time, I'm waiting on that call. I'm gone.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jahcris Custom Apparel. You see the hat, you see the fitted. He's been rocking all weekend with us. This was a great one. So if you're an apparel maker, you want to get in touch with him, make sure you reach out, make that phone call. Don't just consume this information and let it go, but make sure you reach out to him and support his business. Jahcris, we'll see you here soon. We appreciate you being part of the mastermind, and thanks for this all about apparel session for the Mastermind Expo. I'm Preston R. Harris, the Master Builder. That's Mr. Jahcris, and we'll see you at the next sessions. Follow us on IG, on Facebook, and on all your major platforms at VIP Socio Mastermind. We got a lot of great content coming to you. Shout out to Meet Me in the City, Freddie in the building. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, we'll see you soon. Peace.
All right, man.